Hello, hello, hello. Hope I still get people on here tonight after I wasn't able to make that one Sunday night. Hey, Patty, how are you tonight? Glad to have you in. I'm just sitting here working on this shawl, waiting for some people to come in. Hey, Kelly. We're here. I'm feeling better. Sunday night, I was going to have a live, and I was feeling awful all day that day. That day turned out to be one of my bad days. Actually, I had a couple of bad days. But I'm feeling better, so I'm here tonight, and hopefully we'll have some join, because I really need some help with some of these WIPs, deciding what to do with them. And I don't know why that would be, because I don't use a streaming thing. I go straight from my laptop. So can you see me, Patty? I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, Kelly. Okay, Patty sees me. So I don't know, Kelly, maybe try going out and then coming back in or something and see if that works. Huh. Well, that's weird. I don't know what it could be. I don't know. But I have several items over here that I wanted to get some opinions on. So hopefully we'll get some more in. What's the pattern you're using? I'm doing one of Bag O' Day's shawls. It's the, oh goodness, what's it called? Let me see. Hey, Gloria. Yeah, I haven't had anybody say that they couldn't see me before either, Kelly. I don't know what it could be. I'm really sorry. Hey Michelle, how are you? How's everybody? Okay, I was looking for this pattern. Let me see. And it's saved. I gotta remember. It is Bag O' Days. The Bobbles Run Through It shawl. Yep. And I am using the Karen Cakes yarn, the color Buttercream. I'll see if I can hold it up here to let y'all see it. Oh gosh. Okay. It's getting sort of big. I'm actually almost finished with it. I got I'm going to do, I think, probably one more repeat on it. And I think that'll be big enough because it's already stretching out my arm's width. So I'm working on a pocket shawl. They are going fast here on the island this year. I've never made a pocket shawl. I'm thinking about trying to maybe design one though. I want to design some stuff so that I want to start. I don't know. I have so much stuff that goes through my head and I don't write it down when I'm thinking about it. So then I forget. Thank y'all. I love it. I love the way that the colors have turned out in this. It's so pretty to me. So what's everybody else working on? This thing's so big. So I don't know if y'all have watched my latest podcast video or not, and where I talked about the new crochet hooks that I got, the furls. So I think I'm doing pretty good at changing up the way that I crochet. Because I've made this entire shawl with this one, and I think that as I get through with it, or as I continue crocheting with it, that I'll get more used to it. I'm shopping tomorrow for yarn for a Kill Star sweater, making a pocketbook using Circle of Friends granny square. Oh, that's cool. What's a Kill Star sweater? Am I reading that right? But in my podcast, I was talking about how one of these hooks came broke. Well, I contacted We Crochet and told them about it, and they are sending me a brand new one, another one in the mail. I actually got the email saying that it shipped out today. So that was awesome. I am very happy about that because these are some pricey hooks. It's from a movie. Ooh, what movie? I'm all about some movies. I really don't get to watch them though. I barely ever watch TV because I'm always watching YouTube. I probably watch too much YouTube. That's why I got so many WIPs. Because I see too many patterns that I like. But anyway, so yeah, they are going to send me another one of those, so I'm really glad about that. And another thing that I wanted to share with y'all tonight is I have been saying for the longest that I wanted to learn how to knit. Well, I've put it off and I've put it off and I've put it off. And I don't know why I haven't already, just went ahead and, learned it from YouTube. But today I was at work and I got bored and I was watching YouTube, and I run across a channel that I have been subscribed to for a while, and I was like, let me just watch this for a little bit. Well, so I started watching it and I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. So when I came home on lunch, I got my knitting needles and everything, and I got me just a little like mini skein of yarn, and I went back to work and I started practicing. And this is one of my swatches, and it is not great, but it's not horrible. I mixed up some stitches and but I finally figured out how to do the rib stitch up here. I've got the what's that stitch called, the stockinette stitch here, and then the garter stitch down here. So I was proud of myself about that. I did that little swatch practicing, and then this was my first try, y'all. And it wasn't that bad, but my ends are like, I didn't realize that knit is so tedious, but it is. It's really tedious. And then I have this little swatch here where I did some like little ribbon. It's like a mini scarf, but or a mini making of a scarf. It's got some ribbon down here and then the stockinette stitch. So I think that with some practice, I'll get the hang of it eventually. Don't remember where it's from, but it's a long distress sweater. It's really cool. I'm doing this one in neon pink and neon yellow. If you're not a member, please join my Facebook group and become a member. And if you are already a member, please share some pictures when you finish, because I would love to see it. Hey, y'all, I'm about to drive, so I'm be listening. Okay, Kay. Thanks for joining us. Be careful driving. Yeah, I'd definitely like to see a picture of that, because that sounds very cool. So, okay. What else did I want to show? Oh, okay. So I want y'all's opinion on this. Okay. This is a bag that I was working on trying to design. and I want y'all to tell me what you think about it. It's like some clusters, like cluster stitches. So it's nowhere near finished, of course, but I was thinking of maybe doing a tutorial on it on my channel. It's holding 2 yarns together. So I had some like scrap variegated and then a cake. And I thought it would be kind of cool with these 2 very, very different kinds of colors to hold them together and then just like see what happens. But so yeah, if y'all are interested in a bag tutorial, I'm thinking of doing that. So tell me what y'all think about that. And then, I actually have some finished objects. I know, it's a miracle. First, and I'll link these patterns, this pattern. The other one is a paid pattern, but I'll link this pattern below. This is from Bonnie Bay Crochet's channel. Her granny vest. I made it and actually finished it. I did do some extra rows at the bottom because I wanted mine to be a little longer, and then I did some extra at the bottom in the different colors. So mine's not exactly like hers. I think hers even has tassels on the bottom. I didn't want the tassels. So that's one. And like, I'll, if I'm able to, I don't even know if I can link on a live afterwards or whatever. But I'll try. But this is from Bonnie Bay Crochet's channel, y'all. Then let me see that right there. I wanted something that would match it to wear up under it. So I made me a tank top. And let me stand up so y'all can see how it looks at the bottom. And then I did all of the trim in the gray to match the vest. So yeah, that is that one. Now this was a paid pattern that I bought. Let's see. Yay, you fixed it. I can see you now. I love your bag so far. I didn't do anything, Kelly, but I'm glad that it's fixed and you can see me now. You did pretty good on your knitting. I actually learned to knit first, and I love the tighter stitches, but knitting really hurts my hands. Well, thanks. I think that, like I said, with some practice that I'll probably get better because, I mean, I got to thinking about it because I almost gave up on it. I really did. And I was like, you know what? It took me a little while to, get my tension right with my crochet and stuff. So I just kept practicing with it. And now I feel like I crochet pretty good. I mean, I'm not no professional or nothing, but, and I'm even, gradually trying to do some designs of my own and stuff. So, I feel like that if I keep practicing at it, that I will get better. And I will probably, you know, get my tension right. The thing is the way that I have to hold my needles, because I'm so used to crocheting, and I probably wouldn't know how I could hold these at all if it wasn't for the fact that I started Tunisian crocheting. Because when I'm crocheting, I hold my yarn like this, and I don't wrap it through my fingers and stuff like a lot of people do. I hold my yarn. I've always held my yarn just like this. And then normally I hold my crochet hook like a pencil, but I'm learning to hold it, you know, with the knife hold because of the Furls crochet hooks. So, and then, which actually the Tunisian helped me with this too, because I have to hold my Tunisian hook like this while I'm crocheting. But when I'm Tunisian crocheting, I actually do wrap that yarn around that first finger. So when I'm knitting, but I have to have something to hold, because of the way that I hold my yarn, I have to have something to like hold my needle for me, if that makes sense. So, oh, that's awesome, Michelle. Thank you. But I have to have something hold that needle for me, because, and then I kind of go at it like this and just hold the needle straight up, because I can't hold this needle that has all the stitches on it that I'm transferring to this one and wrap my yarn like I need to. So yeah, and eventually I want to be able to knit with like the circular needles and like make a beanie or something. And because that was like the main thing that I wanted to learn to knit for, was so that I could knit some socks and the beanies and maybe some scarves. So hopefully I'm gonna figure out a way to be able to hold the needle and do my yarn so that I don't have to prop it up and go at it sideways. Oh, I'm so fiddly with it too. Oh Lord. I feel like I'm shaking when I'm trying to do it because I'm fiddling so much. But it's a learning process. It'll be fine. So, okay. What else? Y'all, I have so much over here. And I just about don't even know where to start. Okay. So I started this poncho. Let's see. It's a virus shawl or virus stitch poncho. So I kind of want to finish it, but at the same time, I'm just like, I've done so much of the virus stitch here lately. I don't want to work on this right now. So, so what do y'all think? I'm doing it in the skinny cake, the Karen skinny cake. And when I done my virus shawl in the Karen skinny cake, it turned out beautiful. And so this one, the colorway is Baked Alaska. And it's the colors and everything are so pretty. But do I finish it, or just hold on to it until I feel like working on it again, or should I just frog it and not finish it? what do y'all think I should do? I need some advice here because I just don't know. And my thing has come off of my yarn. What in the world do I got going on? Okay, so let me see if I can tape this back on here somehow. I see y'all are saying that it's beautiful. Thank you. But do y'all think that I should finish it? If I get bored, I work on smaller stuff, and for a break, I definitely wouldn't frog it though. So I should just hold on to it and work on it at leisure, like in between some other stuff then. Because like I said, it's really pretty, but it's so sad to see it just sitting there all by its lonesome. So, okay. All right. So Kelly says finish at leisure. So we will finish at leisure. Okay. All right. Now I have this. And y'all, I really don't even remember what I was trying to make. But I think that it is Bag O' Day's New Kid on the Block stitch. And as long as it is, I think I was thinking like maybe a shawl. I mean a scarf. I'm not real sure. I don't remember what size hook I was using. But I was using some Ogo yarn. I have a blanket I started last year and put it up for a few months. Now I'm finishing it. Well, I have so many blankets. I didn't even bring any of the blankets out for this video because I'm definitely going to finish most all of the blankets. Well, I take that back. I did bring a couple of the blankets because there's some things that I started and I didn't get very far on it, and I really don't know if I'm interested in it enough anymore to finish it. But so it's this wide, and I mean, could that be wide enough? That's wide enough for a scarf. So technically, I think it could be considered finished now. What do y'all think? I think I should just tie it off and weave in the ends. Could definitely be like a man's scarf, or even a woman. I mean, what y'all think? So Michelle says that's too pretty not to finish. Thank you. I think it could be considered finished now. And maybe I just didn't even realize it because I'm at the end of a row here. Yeah. Yes, you could leave it or add some tassels. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Add some tassels because I definitely have enough yarn here. Let's see. I got this dark brown color or this white. What would y'all go with? The dark brown or the white? Because these are all like gray colors. What do y'all think? That I should do some tassels with. I better write this down. White. Okay. I better write this down. Because if I don't, I will forget. Hold on just a second. Let me get a book. Okay. Let's see. So new kid on the block. Stitch. Scarf. Tie off. Add tassels with white. Put it on a hanger where you can see it. It will inspire you to finish it. How long have you been crocheting? You are very good at it. Thank you. Oh goodness. I'm getting too old to remember. I want to say that I was somewhere between the age of 8 to 12 when my mom taught me. I don't really remember like the exact age that she sat me down and taught me how to crochet. But yes, Michelle, that is a good idea. I don't have a hanger in here though. Let me make a note for that too. Put on hanger. Okay. Let's see. So, what? Oh, add pockets to it. A pocket shawl. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I did say I've never made a pocket shawl. I think I would want it to be wider though for that. I have to make notes for everything too, or else I forget. Girl, I be forgetting everything here lately. Ever since my thyroid stuff started, I have no memory left whatsoever. Like, I can remember all the old stuff, but everything that is like new, I can't remember. Like, there's stuff from, like last week that I don't remember and stuff. I don't know. It just, I don't know what happened. Okay, so this right here, I think this was a Karen lava cake. It was this was a yarn inspiration pattern, and I really thought that I was gonna like it, but I really think that I'm gonna definitely frog this back and do something different because, okay, it's weird. So this is what it is supposed to look like when it's finished. But the way that it is crocheted by this pattern, it don't make sense. So I think that what I may do is actually like frog it back and still do somewhat this pattern to where that it looks like this, but just change the pattern a little bit to my own likes, because like, I don't like the way that they put this together. I stick the yarn label in with my projects. That way when I come back, I'll know which yarn I used. Well, I used, let's see what this calls for. Because I used, yeah, it's the Karen Lava Cakes. I used the yarn that this pattern called for, so it was the Karen Lava Cakes. But I don't know what I did with the label. But the way that this pattern is done, you basically, you know how the Karen Lava Cakes, let me see if I can find one. I don't have one right here. Okay. So you have like your striped pattern here in the center, and then you have this like really thick part on the outside. So you have to basically like pull all that in the middle out and cut it where it goes to this solid, and then have the, or I mean, you could do from the inside and the outside, but I can't stand doing that. It's aggravating to me. So for this one, I pulled, you know, all of the, which this is a different colorway, but I pulled all of the middle out, and then I wound the solid on my yarn winder so that I would have two balls or two cakes. But like I said, I'm just not feeling this pattern, so I think that I'm going to take it back apart and rework it, but tweak the pattern some. What do y'all think? Y'all think that would be a good idea? I'll show y'all the way that it looks again. Because I really kind of like the look of the blanket. And this was what I had done so far. Y'all, I know my camera does not do very good for y'all to see. Let's see if y'all can see a little better. I just did that frogged and almost finished blanket because I wasn't feeling it. Well, I mean, it's not nowhere near almost finished, so that's a plus. It is still quite a bit to frog, but oof, if I was almost finished with it, I don't know. I don't know if I could frog it if I was almost finished with it. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do with that one. I'm just gonna frog it back and and tweak the pattern some. Okay, so let's see. Topsy-turvy. That way I'm not wasting that cake of yarn, for one. I wonder what I did with the rest of this yarn. Because it's supposed to be 4 cakes of it. So I got 3 other cakes of it somewhere. I'm sure it's in one of these bins. Okay. There. Okay. So I have never crocheted with shawl and a ball. And when I first got this yarn, I did not like it. And I was like, that, because it wasn't what I was expecting. It did not feel like I expected it to or anything. Well, then Bonnie Bay Crochet came out with this summer top on her channel. I forget the name of it. Imagine that. Okay. I like the top, but that's all I got done because I cannot crochet with this yarn. I had to use such a small needle. Y'all, on this label, it says that it's a medium 4-weight. There's no way this is a medium 4-weight. This is like a 2-weight. And I cannot crochet with this yarn. I really liked that top. And she even just came out with another one on her channel also. And I really like it too. But they're like the summery tops. And she uses that little bitty yarn for it. And I'm like, no, I can't crochet with that little bitty yarn. So this was all that I got done. And if you've ever watched Bonnie Bay Crochet's channel, she does a lot of post stitches, like post stitch type patterns, with like the cables and everything. Well, this shirt had like the bobbles and then the post stitches and stuff. And I can't see what I'm doing with this yarn. It is so small and so tiny. And I don't know what else I could even make with this. Y'all help me out here. What do I do with this? Because I can't finish this. There's just no. It's way too tedious, way too hard on my eyes. The color is so pretty. I love that color. But I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I have this ball of this and a whole nother one. And so, I don't know. Maybe I should frog it and try to just do like a simple shawl with it. Like a lacy shawl or something. After all, it is called Shawl and a Ball, right? What do y'all think? Because there's definitely no crocheting a top with it. I just can't do it. I cannot see these stitches. I can't see what I'm doing. Let me hold it up so y'all can see it better. See, you can't see any of the stitches. It just glitters and shimmers. I mean, like I said, it's so pretty. But I just don't know what to do with it. Any advice? Please, please, please. Have y'all ever crocheted with shawl and a ball yarn? What did y'all make with it? Awesome, Kay. What you out doing tonight? You shopping? Yarn shopping? Picking up my niece's boyfriend from work. Hey, Leilani. Rip it, use with a different yarn to make the top, or combine it with a different yarn to make something with. Because it's so tiny. I wish I was yarn shopping. Well, between my new Furls crochet hooks and the yarn that I just bought from Angela at My Precious Yarnery, I got to stop buying for a minute. My card is saying stop. Combine with different yarn to make some other item. Yes. I think you're right. Because this just ain't working. Nope. Okay. So frog, shell, and a bowl. You know what? I have some crystal cake yarn that would probably look really pretty combined with this. I might have to try that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to try that. Oh, okay. So, I got this yarn in a Santa sack from Line Brand. And it's the anti-peeling basic stitch. I'm not a huge fan of green. I really don't even, I don't know. I like it sometimes. But I really just wanted to see how this would work up because it was the anti-peeling. This color is called Two Pines. So I started a shawl in the moss stitch. And that's as far as I got with it before I lost interest. Y'all, I've started with this same exact yarn. This is like the third project that I started with this yarn. The same exact piece of yarn. Because nothing that I crocheted with it, I liked the way that it looked. And I did not, I still don't like the way this looks. I just don't. Okay, you may have to just get some happy mail from me because I have 5 whole more balls of this yarn, skeins of this yarn, and it just ain't working for me because I'm not liking the way this works up. Maybe you can figure something out with it because I just don't know about it. It ain't working up in a kind of pattern that I like. So, yeah. So I don't know what to do with that. And like I said, I have 5 whole more balls of it. So I suppose I could keep going with this and make like some sort of a headscarf out of it instead of a shawl. That might be all right. Although it is acrylic, not cotton. It's 100% acrylic. I guess it has to be cotton. Wear it in the winter time, maybe. Wouldn't really keep your ears cold or nothing, but it might can hold your hair back. But in the wintertime, you wouldn't have to worry about sweating or nothing. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So, remember, I don't know. I don't know if it was on my last live. Hey, McKenna! Yeah, better late than never. You're supposed to be working. You on the loader tonight? Are you in the shack? So, oh, okay. So I would like to use it in a baby blanket. That yarn, that green yarn. See, I even tried making like a baby blanket, and the stitches, the stitches that I picked, I did not like. The patterns that I picked, I did not like. So, Leilani, are you in my Facebook group? Message me. Or send me an email. I may just have to gift it. Okay, so I had talked about a cardigan that I was designing, I guess you could say. Well, here is some of it. I never finished it. And this was, I actually, see, the only part that I actually have left to do on it is the sleeves. So I'm going to finish this and then put a tutorial for it on my channel. Hopefully soon. But I was using the Mandala Ombre in the color Cool Freud. I guess that's how you say that. Yeah, I had made notes on the label and left it with it. Well, that's good. So that, once finished, is going to be a tutorial on my channel. So be on the lookout for that if you like cardigans. And it is an open like mesh stitch, so it'll be nice for like fall or something. So with fall coming up, I'm probably going to go ahead and start working on this again and get those sleeves done. I don't actually plan on making it like a full sleeve. I'm going to do like maybe like a 3/4 sleeve on it. That way, because fall is cooler but not cold, and it's not just dramatically hot either. So yeah, we'll see how it turns out. That's my plans as of right now. That could change. Now this was a prayer shawl that I started from, oh Lord, I hope your phone stops acting up, okay? Maybe time for a new one. That's always bad. But this is a prayer shawl from Posh Pooch Designs, Sarah Satch, her channel. And I started it so long ago, y'all. So long ago. I started this, I know, probably like a year or so ago, if not longer. And I was using the sweet roll cake. I did one whole cake. That was one whole cake. And I stopped there. Now, so, should I finish it? Because I still have more of the same yarn. So should I finish it? Or should I frog back this right here and tie it off and make it be like a baby shawl instead of a grown-up shawl, but just be like a baby shawl, a shawl for a baby. Let's see. Fall is my favorite season. Fall is my favorite season too. Well, it actually, the older I get, the colder I like it. So, the fall and the winter kind of run a close race with me. Probably. I've had it for almost 2 years. Girl, me too. My phone is, whew. But I have a really hard time changing phones. I do not like to change phones. But I really like the looks of this, so I don't want to frog it. So what do y'all think I should do? Should I add more to it and go ahead and make it a full-size, grown-up size shawl, or just frog back this one little piece here and tie it off and finish it and call it a baby shawl? There's actually, oh, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I am going to tie it off. I'm going to frog that little bit back and tie it off, because there is my preacher and his wife have a little baby at church, and this is a prayer shawl, and she was born with some health problems, and so this is like that. This would be perfect for her, so I can gift this to my preacher's baby. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. See, y'all just like give me inspiration. Because I would not have even thought of that if I hadn't have been on here. um, well, I think that's about it. I mean, I have this right here. And I really don't know what I'm going to do with it either. But this is Jada and Stitch's, her, like swimsuit cover up. And I started making it towards the beginning of the summer. And that's as far as I got with it. I don't think that's going to cover me. So, summer is coming to an end. It's not over yet, but it is coming to an end. And I've pretty well lost interest in it. So, I'm probably just going to frog that. It's cotton yarn. So, I'm probably just going to frog it and make something else with it. So yeah. All right. I would say we have went through a lot of my WIPs. I do still have others, but some of them are ones that I know that I will finish eventually, and then some of them are ones that I already know for sure that I'm going to frog back. So I didn't bring them on the channel tonight. Have you done a cow yet on my channel, or have I participated in a cow? Because I'm participating in a cow right now. I'm participating actually in 2 cows. I'm doing Jada and Stitch's her calendar blanket, her Tunisian calendar blanket. And I'm also doing Spring, the Fiber Enthusiast, her, what's it called? Turbulent Skies shawl that she's doing a cow on. Now, if you're asking if I've done a cow like on my channel, I did, I can't remember if it was last year at Christmas or the year before, but I did a Christmas crochet along blanket. It was a 24 days of Christmas crochet along blanket on my channel. Actually, there's a playlist specifically for it on my channel. You can go to the playlist if you want to look at it. But like I said, I done it at Christmas time. But you can actually change the colors, because all it is it's a different stitch. It was 24 days of Christmas, because there's 24 days in December, but that leads up to Christmas. So it was 24 different stitches. Well, technically it wasn't. I mean, it is, but I did 12 different stitches, and you do the first 12, and then you repeat those 12 again. But yeah, that playlist is on my channel for that. I think it would be a good way to get more viewers. Like I said, I did that, I want to say either last year or the year before. I think that one reason there's not very many people here tonight is because right as I was getting ready to start my live, like probably 20 minutes or so before my live started, Bag O' Day started a live. So I think pretty much everybody's over there, which is fine. But because I mean, I've enjoyed y'all, but I mean, on Wednesday nights, so many people. I may just stop doing like the WIP Wednesday type stuff and just like pick a different day to do it on or something, because so many people do like the WIP Wednesdays. So, and everybody overlaps everybody. So I think that may have something to do with it too. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still winging it, as Angela would say over at her on her channel. But I don't plan to give up. I'm going to get this thing figured out one way or the other. And eventually I've never really had any kind of set schedule to anything on my channel. So I just kind of go with the flow and post videos whenever, and just like schedule lives whenever I feel like I can make them. This past Sunday was a unforeseen thing. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Alt Knots too. She had a live too. You're right. I didn't think about that. I did get the notification for that and I forgot. And she has a lot of followers too. So, but I don't know. I want to try to get my channel where it's more consistent with like my videos and things like that. So and I don't know. Like and a lot of people will do like tutorial Tuesday. So instead of doing tutorial Tuesday, I picked tutorial Thursday. And so as a matter of fact, there will be a tutorial going up on my channel tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. If you're interested in Tunisian, it's another Tunisian stitch, so look out for that. But I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what days I want to have what on. So I'll get there. Just bear with me, guys, please. Sometimes I'm organized and then sometimes I'm not. That's where I got the sweater idea. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, she does a lot of cool stuff over there. I want to try some of her Tunisian patterns. They're pretty cool. But yeah, I'm trying to get more organized with my channel, and it's just a work in progress. I'll get there. So like I said, please just bear with me. Keep sharing my videos and liking my videos. That helps me out a lot. My channel, I have grown again. I'm starting to grow again as far as subscribers. So I really appreciate the help that everybody's giving me right now with showing the support of liking my videos and stuff, watching my videos and everything. So yeah, I really appreciate everything. I appreciate all of my subscribers, and I love all of y'all. And I'm glad that y'all come to watch little old me. So, I know. I thank you, Michelle. I really do. I appreciate that a lot. So, I guess I'm pretty much done here. I'm gonna go and work on this shawl a little bit more, not very long, because it's not very long before I gotta go to bed, so I can get up and go to work more. But I'm gonna try to work a little more on it and see if I can get this last repeat done. I doubt it, not in 30 minutes, because it's like an 8-row repeat. I can't do no 8 rows of this in 30 minutes. I'll be taking it back to work with me tomorrow, but it'll be okay. I'm gonna get it finished tomorrow. I'll show y'all Sunday night on my live the completely finished effects of it. So maybe I'll have my other bag of day shawl finished by then too, and I can show that one to y'all too. But yeah, thanks for joining me, y'all. I appreciate it. McKenna, if you're still here, be careful at work. Love you. And thanks everybody for coming on here and supporting me and chatting with me and helping me figure out some stuff about these WIPs I got. And I will see y'all in the next live, which is Sunday night. So don't miss it. You remind me of back home. I hope to be home soon. Oh, maybe so, Michelle. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Bye.